All right, guys, we are live back again for the Matt and Mac Show, episode number 3. Mactrucc is on his way back from the gym, so he's en route. Gonna jump on as soon as he gets in the door. So that is coming. So, wow. Okay, guys, lots to talk about here. Um, I have been reporting on this pretty extensively between Milos and Samson Dauda and what's been going on here with Samson. And there's a lot to pick apart here with Samson Dauda and Milos. I've been talking to Milos, back and forth, and Milos has expressed his, feelings on on Samson, or may not have been expressing his feelings as much as he wants to on Samson, because at the end of the day, he is also keeping it classy, right? And he doesn't want to, let it out, everything that's kind of going on. And there's some things going on, and I'm not going to discuss those private details until Milos is ready to discuss things. So we have to leave it there. But um, this was a big one. This is, so obviously you can see if you guys watched the Menace podcast earlier today, Dennis James and Milos both said, "Hey, you know, Samson Dauda blocked me." And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Why? First off, why? Why would Samson block his former coach, for one? Okay. And two, why would he block Dennis James of all people? What did Dennis do? Right? Has Dennis James been bad mouthing Samson Dauda on his show or anything? Right? Uh Obsessive hobbyist. I'm just gonna leave, I'm not gonna say anything, but working on some things about with Milos, and when it happens, it happens. You guys are gonna It's gonna be great. So there's big things coming. I'm just gonna leave it there. Been working on a lot of things behind the scenes. And guys, first off, please remember to subscribe and like the video, because there's a lot good that's gonna be coming on this channel that you guys are gonna get the inside scoop on, and you're gonna get exclusive uh, take on what's happening. I'm so excited for what's happening with this channel and the people I'm going to be getting on. It's already in the queue. It's already confirmed. So I'm very excited, but I can't say anything. Can't say anything yet, because if I say something, somebody else is probably going to try and get that person on. So I got to keep it on the down low. Um, so okay. So first off, why would Samson block Milos and Dennis James? I don't think Chris said, we're going to watch the video. I'm trying to, get some time here for Mactrucc to jump on. He's in prep mode. He's driving back from the gym, so he's doing his best to try and to jump on here and get on here. If not, I'm just gonna have to keep going until he jumps on. So he'll be here eventually. Um, yeah, I don't think he blocked Chris Cormier, but he did block Dennis and Milos. Now, guys, do you have an idea of why Samson Dauda would block? Like, first off, I put the poll up here. Let me check the poll. If I said, is Samson's career over? And 43% of you said no, or sorry, yes, it's over. 57% of you, 56 now percent of you just changed, said no, it's not over. So it's a little bit less than 50-50 there. But everyone sees this. All the judges see this. The show promoters see this. Jay Mannion sees this. This is not professional. This is not how you conduct yourself as a professional bodybuilder, especially being the top bodybuilder in the world, Samson Dauda. Third best in the world, former Arnold Classic Ohio champion. Okay, yeah, so just imagine if like Hadi Choopan blocked um his Hani Rambani. Just said, yeah, it's gonna block you. Everyone's gonna find out, and you're going to really ruin your reputation as just as a professional. Let's just leave it there, right? David Ortiz says Samson is not going to be the Mr. Olympia with that mindset, let alone the oxygen gym where they bring the guys super full and not conditioning. I'm also suspect Fuad is being a pimp and telling Samson to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him going to oxygen gym. We're going to look at a video of him now promoting the Dubai Pro Show. And then my speculation on that is, you know, is Bader kind of pimping out Samson to get some hype back at the Oxygen Gym because it's kind of faded away a little bit. It used to be the Camel Crew. Everyone was talking about that gym and about that scene, and maybe they're struggling to get pros to come do that show. So, I can kind of see that. I don't know. This is a speculation on the fact that now Samson is kind of promoting the Dubai Pro Show, and he's in that Oxygen Gym. It's kind of like, is Bayer just kind of using Samson as a ploy to try and get some attention for his show, or I don't know. I don't know. So yeah. Let me just check 1 second with Mactrucc before I go on to start sharing this. Okay, he says 3 minutes. 3 minutes away from home. All right. I'll just say okay. Jump in. All righty. Okay. Mactrucc is on his way. And we're also going to take a look at Mactrucc exclusive video of Mactrucc 10 weeks out. We're all going to assess his physique together. You get to gotta go along with Mactrucc on his return to the pro stage at the Van Pro. And there's some big news about the Van Pro too that you guys are going to find out later on. Not going to say it, but there's lots of good things happening with Muscle Discord. And man, I'm super excited. So that is coming. Let me go back here, find where I'm going here. Going to share the video back there. All right. So let's watch. You know how I do the live reactions? You know, I'm the channel that started doing these live reactions after the Menace podcast. I would come on live and do the live reaction. Now you got some other channels trying to do that, but that's okay. You know, you get the real shit here. I'm also Discord. So let's take a look here, and then we're going to stop and react together. I want you guys to chime in as well. I just find it crazy what he's doing, but let's just watch this here. Let me share my screen first. I should do that. All right. There it is. Okay. There we go. All right.
Because he blocked Dennis too. Really? Those are assholes. I don't think so, man. I don't know why. I mean, it's funny because Milos said that he was blocked. And then when he told me, I checked and I was still following him. But now when I put his name in, I don't even find it. So does that mean I'm blocked? Yeah, for sure. Think so?
Why?
Yeah. Does that mean I'm blocked?
Yes, when you search for Samson Dauda's name and you can't find him, yes, you're blocked. And I'm also blocked by Samson Dauda and by his wife. Let me just look at some of the comments here, guys. Flex Wheeler was no different back in the day. He was always a bad boy. Not like this though. Not like social media wasn't back then, right? So whatever you did didn't really circulate as much. Now it's like you do something, everyone's gonna find out. Yes, Douglas, from the day when Samson's wife DM'd you, showed how treacherous his cycle is. Well, yeah, his circle is. I agree. You have to, I don't want to say control that side of things, but if your wife is reaching out to people and freaking out at them and saying negative things towards them, and like she did to me, oh, Let me bring him in. Mactrucc is joining us here. Again, thank you guys for joining the chat here, live reaction. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like the video. It really does help. And you guys will get in on all the exclusives that we have. Mactrucc can't see your video yet. I can hear you, I think.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Bingo. There you go.
Awesome. All right. Welcome to the show. How was the workout?
Man, the workout is cool. The workout ain't really the problem. It's just staying motivated, self driven, constantly pushing myself to do a little more, do a little more, do a little more without overdoing it.
Yeah.
Then opposing and all of that extra stuff.
I know. It's but don't worry, man. You got this whole channel now behind you, and all the subscribers are gonna watch as you go, right? We're in your corner here. So that's pretty cool to have that. So we're gonna kill it. And we're gonna look at
what about your training?
My training is good.
Training for you?
My training is I want to start tightening up. So when I see you in July and we're in the gym and shit, I'm not looking like a right.
Looking like a dad body.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna step it up here. I'm just doing my, just not doing anything really cycle-wise. So,
and I was having a freaking meltdown because when you put the foam on a tripod, the top part that hold it just kept popping off. And I'm like, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, like I'm already fucking late. You know, like luckily I pulled up, parked, and I told Laura, I said, "Oh, I got a podcast." She's like, "Right now?" I said, "Yeah, every Sunday."
yeah. Every Sunday, guys. We're coming to you live. So Mactrucc is putting in the work, coming after his training session. Just rushed here back home. So appreciate that. But yeah, so what I just did, Mac, you didn't miss much. I just went over the part where
I was watching it.
Okay, so let's just jump back in for the viewers. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys for joining us.
I was watching it while I was driving.
Awesome. That's funny. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start this here.
See it though? You can't see it? Let me I don't understand. I wouldn't understand why. Now, usually, if you follow someone, you would find them immediately. Now it doesn't find them no more. No, I guess I'm blocked. I don't know why. Let me see.
Look at Milos.
Okay.
He's
okay. That's okay. I have 5 other accounts. I can check.
All right. So I don't know if Chris is blocked because he was looking. He's like, I don't think so. But for Milos and Dennis, yes, they're blocked. Now, Matt, what do you think? Why the fuck is Dennis James blocked? And why the Milos?
I think he probably blocked Dennis James because he don't see no value or no reason why he would need him. And with Chris, when it comes to posing, that nobody does it better than Chris Cormier, and he can't afford to burn that bridge. But this leads back to the point that we were trying to make with, you don't treat a friend the way you treat Milos.
And can I pause on that point? Did we not say that earlier in our videos about talking about Milos and Samson and his true colors, his character? And then now we've been vindicated here. We've been like, we were telling you guys, this is who he is now. And it's like, why are you doing this in the open here? And it's just like, it's coming to fruition.
It's very narcissistic.
It's ballsy to do. Ballsy.
Yeah. It's like we use that word so loosely now. Loyalty, lost, narcissistic, manipulator. We use all those terms loosely now because they are coming more to the light. And from the outside looking in, it's like, did you use Milos to get to where you want to be, and you feel like he can't get you no further, so you just throw him away?
Well, just think about it. Milos took Samson Dauda from an amateur pro, like in a like a low level pro, wasn't
My
really
level,
doing it.
from my
Yeah.
level.
Yes. And just imagine taking you, right, to the Arnold Classic and winning, changing your life, $400,000 check in your pocket.
Yeah.
And then, going and winning some other pro shows, putting a whole bunch of masks on you like you've never experienced before in your life,
Right.
guiding you through that process, incident protocol, all that stuff, making sure it's right. Right. And
Right.
then getting to the Olympia, getting third, right? And then
Well, top six first.
top six
Very
first at
first
the Olympia,
Olympia. First
right?
Olympia. Hmm.
And then Hattie was in front of him, so no one, he couldn't touch that. So he got second still. Okay, 2 seconds at the Arnold Classics, Ohio and
Really
UK.
big deal.
Big deal still, right?
Right.
And then he said, "Fuck you, Milos, I'm out of here."
And he did it in the most cowardly way
Disrespectful.
possible.
Yeah.
Very disrespectful, through a text message. And when he asked questions, you didn't respond anymore. So you treated him like he was never a part of your life. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to see him as family the way Milo's seen him as family. You don't have to see him as a friend the way Milo's seen you as a friend. But what you must do is have respect
Yes.
for that individual.
You,
He made his lifestyle very comfortable. He plays a very key part in him being a bodybuilder that could say he made $1 million bodybuilding.
Yeah. And, you're going to see these guys at the show. You're going to see Milos there. You're going to for sure see Dennis at these shows. You're going to see
Yeah.
Cormier. And Cormier's part of this Dennis and Milos crew. And now you're kind of like, it's a bad look. All the people in the industry are seeing this right now. And they're going to have they're going to have a thought, uh, a view of Samson Dauda now. And it's not a good look. They're not really going to be in his corner. They're not going to be really supporting him. And it may affect how he places at these shows. I mean, it's people have opinions and biases, and when they don't like you, they're going to be like, "Yeah, I'll give it to Nick Walker over you." Let's put Nick Walker ahead of Samson on the Olympic stage this year.
Yeah.
Don't like what Samson is doing to these people.
Right.
Disrespect. So,
Right.
and I was going to share this too. Let me stop here, because that was pretty much it from being blocked is big news when you block a coach that took you from nothing to something, and
Yeah.
you just walk away from him. Let's go here. So let's take a look. Let's take a look what was going on. Like, why would he do this after he said this? So let me just share this here.
Okay.
Let me share this so we get a reminder of where we came from here. There it is. Share. There we go. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, people forget we have short attention spans, right? And why it is shocking for this to happen after, Samson made this post, right? Now that the dust has finally settled down from the last 2 weeks of a very full and roller coaster ride, I can take the time to say thank you to this amazing gentleman for all he has done for me over the last 2.5 years. We have been through the craziest of battles and experiences together, and we both worked so hard and tirelessly to achieve the goals of becoming one of the best bodybuilders in the world, for which I will forever
Mm-hmm.
be grateful.
I guess forever is short in his time frame.
Thank you, Milos, for all you have done for me in the time we have worked together, and I wish you the very best. Even though we are no longer working together, I will always consider you my friend.
Friends like that, you don't need enemies.
Oh, well, when you block someone on social media, that's a fuck you.
Oh,
fuck you, Milos.
To
I'm
the
not
world.
fucking following you. It is.
To
It's
the
a
world.
fuck you to Milos, and it's a fuck you to Dennis James. And if you did it to Cormier, fuck you to Cormier too.
Yeah.
Right. I don't care if I see you at the shows. I don't care if I see you backstage, fucking blocked you and you know it. And like, so I said, it's ballsy, ballsy.
It is. It is. And like I say, this business is very small when it comes to those who have an influence in this business. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't care how many wins Samson has over anyone. He's never bigger than the program. And right
Mhm.
now he's moving like he's bigger than the program.
Yeah, man. Like, wow.
Like
Like,
I always wanted so much more from him because he became like after Sean Roden had passed, he became one of my favorite
yeah.
bodybuilders,
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, I liked how he was more in tune with his fans and supporters. He keep everybody in tuned and engaged in what he have going on, which he be being transparent in that part of his life. But then again, when it comes to something that ruffles his feathers or he take it too personal, he lashes out and do impulse things. He
Yeah.
does stuff off of impulse, and the stuff that he does, he can't take it back with a my bad. I was going through something. No, you're a grown man. We all are grown men, and there's no respect being displayed from Samson right now, and I'm a bit um like disappointed in the way that he's moving because he's in a position where he could have potentially became the face of bodybuilding for
Yeah,
this
man.
time and era. And what he's doing is destroying those that paved, that's a part of the pavement of the foundation. He's only a part
Yeah.
of the wood and nails. He's not a part of the foundation. He's not weaved in that cloth like these guys. So what he's doing is cracking at the foundation, and you can't do that. You see, you cannot disrespect those that was before you that paved the way just because you're better than them now because you're not in their time. You didn't
Yeah.
come from that,
Yeah. And I said this in the last live we did when Samson went to Oxygen Gym, and we were like, I think he's lost. I think he just like he's making these rash
Yeah.
decisions, and he's
When,
a lost
yeah.
man, right? And if you have
Right.
a good woman in your corner, you should be better, you know, uh, what's
That
the word?
person is supposed to bring up your
Guided.
slack. They're supposed to
Yes.
see, hey, I don't think that's the right move. Don't do that
Yes.
way. Do it a little differently. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your business, but I think that's going to blow in your face. And what he failing to realize is he's burning bridges, not only for
Oh,
himself, but for his wife as well, because this industry respect him and his wife to the utmost where she get
yeah.
flower bouquets when she shows up to these venues and
Yeah.
stuff, like she's the only woman in all sports that we witnessed that's there from the beginning of the low years, the high years, and still supporting and still pushing this man.
Yeah.
Everyone else don't have that. So it's like, are you going to watch him crash out? Are you trying to crash him out? Because there's no one that's saying, like, with his actions, there's no one telling him that he's making rational wrong decisions. There's no one telling him this. It's like everybody is, yes, 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 yes. And it's like, Samson, no, trust me. The road he's going down, I'm there. I've
Man.
been there. And it's not a pretty road. And he don't have the mentality as I do that can take the scrutiny every day.
Yeah.
Whether it's racist comments, whether it's just lies being thrown on me, whether it's just hatred, period. It's not pretty with the level of disrespect that I get in this behind someone that they didn't personally know. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
what Samson failed to realize is blocking Milos is
Yeah.
one thing, but you block Dennis James. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like, so are you going to block anybody that's dealing with Milos? Because if you're doing that, you might as well start blocking Tamer, Tarek,
Mhm.
Jay Cutler. It's a whole plethora of
Yeah.
people he's going to have to block. And then what he's going to be doing is posing in his living room. Because when he get on that stage, it's going to be a lot of boos. And we
Yeah.
know he can't take that pressure. We know for a
No.
fact he already displayed that he was ready to quit after taking second place to the great Hottie.
Yeah.
Like, really?
I just want to slow it down here, or just kind of bring it into context. Like, what was the thought process when they were on their phone, him and his wife, because I know his wife was right there. And okay, let's go here. Let's go to Milos's profile and let's go block here. Okay, done. What? What is that? You're still going to see Milos everywhere. You're still going to hear whatever you post on YouTube everywhere.
Absolutely.
What does that get you? I don't want to hear Milos anymore. I don't want to see Milos has not even talking about Samson anymore.
No.
So then what? That's why I'm like
And
shocked.
then when he do, he's speaking positive.
Okay, there you go.
He's still
Too.
rooting for this
He's
guy.
still rooting for Samson Dauda, guys. Good point, Mactrucc. He's still rooting for Samson Dauda, even though Samson Dauda did him dirty like this and kicked him to the curb. He's still in his corner. He's like pushing
He
for
told
Samson.
Quentin, he
So
told Quentin that he's not ready for Samson, that he
yeah,
can't beat him. So it's like, why do you block this man when he's your biggest cheerleader?
hashtag
He
bodybuilding.
believes in you that much after you stabbed him in the back. He know you stabbed him in the back, and he still don't take him to jail. It's okay. It's okay. It's a scratch.
Yeah,
No, he gonna puncture a lung.
guys, this is like the more I'm now thinking about this, and then not just Milos, but to Dennis. It's just like these guys. Dennis is a great guy. Milos is a great guy. Cormier is a great guy. At the end of the day, they're giving more exposures to the pro bodybuilders, having them on the show, and doing the good work, right? And giving you guys access to these pro bodybuilders. You don't know what the fuck Dennis James would have had to do to piss Samson Dowder off, or even Milos to say, I gotta block this. I gotta block these guys. I'm still like baffled. Like, is there anyone in the comments that can speculate like what would be the reasoning? Does it make sense for you know what you say? I can kind of be on Samson's side here and be like, oh, I understand why he would block him. There's no
Now,
reasoning. I can't
no,
find it.
I can't understand how he blocked you. You know,
I,
like,
I can't, it's like what
like
I said. I
really?
made a review on him and I was like, I don't think Samson's going to win the Arnold Ohio. He's behind. His conditioning needs work. He's got some gyno showing. And then his wife DMs me and she's like, "You who the fuck? Who?" She didn't say the F word, but she's like, "Who are you? You know, you're nothing. What do you do? You're blah blah blah." And I'm like, I'm like, "You're bodybuilding. You're not a pro and this and that." I'm like, "Okay, that's how you going to talk to me? That's the professionalism you're going to bring?" And so I
You
was
must be
like,
somebody. You must be
I
somebody
guess
for her
I must.
to go
Damn,
out her way to send
yeah.
you a message. You see,
Like
and
it's
like he have too many people holding his hand, pacifying him, and yes, man,
yeah,
he needs someone that can tell him and call him on his fuck ups. Because if he
yeah.
not gonna see it himself and then take accountability for it himself, he needs someone that's gonna do it
Well,
for him.
where's Fuad in this? I thought Fuad was,
He's
handled.
a manipulator.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
manipulates this man. You see,
Do
he's a
you think
manipulator.
Fuad was like, fuck, just block Milos and Dennis and fucking like those guys. Just do it.
Let me tell you, I don't want to put that jacket on Fuad,
No, we
but
don't know. We
he
don't know.
have the characteristics that would do something like that.
Yeah. Damn,
You
I don't know.
know,
Like, what is Samson gonna leave hostile?
the way he moving, if the money is right, he's
Yeah.
out of there. It
Yeah.
could be 50 cent, literally
Yeah.
50 cent
Yeah.
more on a dollar than what Fuad is offering him, and he's out of there.
Well, yeah,
He's out of there. He's going to be promoting GNC products then.
yeah, yeah. Whatever it takes,
Or
I guess.
what is that other one? With the white container and the green top.
Oh, uh, I
I can't even think of them right
so
now.
I'm sharing this video, so let's go into this because he's in Dubai, and let's just watch it and we'll react to this.
Why should advise all competitors for Europe to come and buy?
Well, I'll say this. For a long time, there've been loads of big shows around the world. And, most of the massive shows with like great rewards in the States. And a few of the guys from Europe, they find it hard to travel to the States. So having a show here in Dubai where it's not just accessible to the guys that are in Europe, they're accessible to the guys in the States as well. It's an easier flight for them to come down to Dubai to compete. Now, Dubai, we all know, is a very, very modern and a rising city. So it's only right we have a bodybuilding show right there. And right now, the flights are easy to get to. The prize money is nothing to shake your feet at. And, the competitors, the stage is going to be one of the craziest stages you've ever seen. The competition is going to be next level. So for guys that really want to compete and they want to compete with the best and they want to get the reward of competing with the best, I say, you know what? If you can't make it to the States, come to Dubai and come experience something that you've never experienced before. One of the best bodybuilding show you've ever seen.
So what's your reaction to that? While I look at this, I'm trying to find something for you.
With him promoting Dubai,
Yeah.
And saying those who can't make it in the States to go to Dubai.
In the UK.
In the UK. This is the thing. If they can't make it in the States or the UK, they're damn sure not going to make it in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Their stuff is too pure. Like they eat, breathe, sleep that shit. So you're going to go to Dubai and get destroyed. But I don't know I can't take them serious anymore at this point.
So AJ says, let me go back here. Inside information. Samson currently is experiencing the Oxygen Gym lifestyle. So far, he loves it and is thinking about doing part of his off season and Olympia prep there. His coach, Marlena, his wife, is there as well. So, AJ getting a little scoop on, Samson training, doing his off season prep and his Olympia prep. I think it would be his Olympia prep now and then after his off season prep. So that means he's sticking with them after the Olympia when it's off season prep. He's not off season now. So
he signed a contract in.
Yeah, he signed a contract.
Mm-hmm.
And Bader is saying, you're going to promote my shows. I need athletes to come to Dubai, which is smart on Bader's part.
You got to get something out of the deal.
Something. Yeah, you got to get something out of the deal. And he's using Samson, big name, to promote his show, paying Samson for that, obviously. I would expect that nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to get more guys to come do his show. I would do it. I mean, it's a good paycheck, and I'm sure first class treatment. It's Bader. He's got the money, so.
But this is the scary part. Not to cut you off, Matt. The scary part is you have a new coach that don't know your body. Don't know much of anything about you. He's gonna have to call Milos to ask these questions because certain stuff your wife ain't gonna be able to answer.
Yeah,
you see, and he's playing Russian roulette with his career at this point. You can't go from being a top 6 to a top 3 Olympian in less than 5 months. Go get a new coach and start a prep in a totally different country from where you are. Atmosphere, altitude, air, climate, all of that's going to play a different part and a different role in this.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, I told Chris Cormier this when he sent it, I said he's going to be fighting for top 6.
Yeah.
Because it could potentially, it's a high percentage that is going to backfire. Now, if he had got rid of his coach after the Olympia or something, or the beginning of the year, he would have been better off then. But as of now, 5 months, and wasn't he on the podcast with Dennis James, Milos, and Chris, and he was praising Samson a little too much right then and there? I said, okay, he's gonna steal this dude from Milos.
Yes, I remember that. Yes, you're right. I don't know if Abdullah is training them though. Abdullah is not a part of the Oxygen camp anymore. He said that on the show. I don't do that no more. I don't do that with them no more. I do my own thing, type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But did Samson tag? No, he tagged Bader and Oxygen Gym. He didn't tag Abdullah. So Abdullah's not.
Okay.
Yes. So Abdullah's not in this. I'm sure you would see a
Okay.
post on Abdullah's page if he was. Uh, so that's not he's not part of that.
So we might as well mark scratch Patrick off as well. Patrick is not going to work with him. Well, it's not working
Oh,
with
I
him.
don't think he's getting. This is it. This is him. This is the big announcement. It's
Yeah,
happening. He's going to be under their
it's
camp.
happening.
You don't do your
It's
Olympia prep
happening.
there without being under their full guidance. So this is it. I don't. I
Yeah,
mean, people are
yeah.
saying he's testing the waters, but sounds like
You
he's
don't test the waters this far and this high in your career. You make decisions, you pull the fucking trigger.
yeah.
You know,
Uh, I think Samson. So here's my prediction for Samson going into the Olympia. I think he's going to look the same. I think he's not going to have the striding glutes, which we're all hoping he can bring in. And I think with that being said, and then the judge is not really seeing an improvement there, uh, he's
need
just
to
gonna
bump them down.
you're gonna have Nick in there, you're gonna have Hadi, you're gonna have Derek, you're gonna have Brandon
Andrew.
Curry, right?
Yeah,
Andrew,
well,
maybe I don't know.
Andrew.
Andrew, I don't. I'm not even gonna put Andrew Jack to my. I
I
want to
know
see how.
because he's still like in vacation mode, seem
Yeah,
like.
he doesn't. He's at the hotels and walking around and stuff. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
Skin still looks
he
thick.
not really passionate about it. He's just
No.
he have great genetics, but he's
Yeah.
not passionate about it. He do it
Yeah.
because he's good at it.
Yeah.
You know, not because he's great at it. He's really good at it. So he like, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
And you're gonna have Hunter LeBron, who looks scary right now. He's gonna probably come back
100%.
up in there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Zilla's gonna probably win the Dubai Pro Show. He's gonna come to the Olympia. You got Martin Fitzwater, you got Tony O'Burton, you got fucking Quinton. Like Samson could be knocked way down if he just looks the
Yeah,
same. Oh shit, you got Big Ramy, who's
yeah.
looking fucking. I posted in my story. I was like, oh, okay, he's ready. He's not playing. You can see in his
I
shirt,
just
his
gotta see
belt
those
was like
legs.
just. Yeah, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna
Every,
see.
every yeah, and we see um Samson got to be careful with that midsection now being out there with them.
Yeah.
And he got to be very careful with that gyno because they stuff
He needs to get
is
surgery. Yeah.
if he gonna get the surgery, he gonna have to pull the trigger now.
I don't. He have to do it after Olympia.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He had
Yeah.
to pull it now, but
Yeah.
you know, it's gonna flare up a whole lot more for the simple fact, if I'm not mistaken, drugs over there is legal.
Yeah. It's fucking free
And
reign.
then they got access to very high quality,
Yeah.
which means he could potentially blow that midsection out and that gyno could be out of control.
Yeah. Douglas says in the chat, Raphael. He reminds me of Raphael Brandon. Like that's another guy that can get ahead of Samson. So
Yeah.
he's gonna have his work cut out for him.
His work cut out for him. You know, we didn't even name Hottie and Derek because we don't need to. That right there is, you know, it's self-explanatory already. So, oh man, I just think
It's
this
sad,
was
I'm gonna say because we got a guy in the comment here kind of saying, guys, Milos, Dennis, and Chris are like sharks in a tank full of easy prey. What happened to talking about real bodybuilding content? Not all this he said, she said, it's so beneath you guys.
this is still real bodybuilding that we talking about.
This is what we do.
This is
our
bodybuilding.
community, right?
We're not covering somebody had an affair on their wife and
No,
this motherfucker
this is
can't
coaching
afford
and athlete relationship
breast.
stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
So
We're talking bodybuilding. We're talking coaches. We're talking preps. We're talking enhancements. We're talking fitness. We're talking bodybuilding. So that statement don't apply.
no.
So take that. What it is a biased individual that got some hatred towards one of us and feel like, oh, let me just go ahead and shit on him because we're clearly talking bodybuilding.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, like I said before, if you don't like the content, then why did you click on the video? You saw it. It was clearly stated what it was about. And now you're in here, not only watching the video, but making a comment in the chat. So I don't know. I guess maybe you are, you do like this type of stuff because you clicked on the video. So it is what it is.
and left a comment doing a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
left a
clicking.
comment. Yeah. It's,
Miss your
Rich,
word. Thank you for the view.
yes, Richie White. Hi guys, full disclosure, I'm a huge fan of Andrew Jacked. Although I agree with you, some of the things you're saying about him, I still believe he can win the Arnold in the Mr. Olympia 2025.
He has all the
Uh,
tools.
he does.
He, he has the tools, but he still need maturity in those hamstrings, those glutes, and his legs.
Yeah.
He have nice quads, but the legs overall got to be brought up a little more. And his arms are so long, he had to bring his arms up some more because he have
Yeah.
very long limbs. So, but the thing is, he can most definitely be Mr. Olympia. Anyone that touched that stage, top 10, has what it takes to be Mr. Olympia. Period.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And the guy, Sean Michaels here in the chat, again says Milos has thin skin, bitches about everything that does not agree with. Okay, so we got a hater of Milos in here, I see. So that's what's going
Yeah,
on, guys. He's biased.
yeah, because
That's all it
Milos
is.
ain't even saying anything about this. So I don't see
No,
what he bitched about. He didn't say anything.
Milos
He's
was
not
like
saying anything.
advocating for Samson. What the fuck is he doing? Right? Like, okay. So I want to get into like we'd like to keep these under an hour, guys. And thank you guys again for tuning in and staying in here. Like got a lot of viewers in here, so we appreciate it. Guys, please remember to like and subscribe, and also go and like and subscribe to Mactrucc's channel as well. Okay, let's take a look at your update. So what was your weight last week and what's your weight this week?
I didn't even check my weight last
Oh
week.
yeah, okay.
No, wait, I'm bullcrapping. What was it? 263, I'm up roughly about 4 pounds.
Okay.
I didn't check it today though. That's the thing. But I know I'm much bigger.
Yeah, you're looking harder. The muscles looking harder. That's one thing I want to try and get you in here. So I just quickly looked this when you sent me on text message, and then that's about it. I haven't really assessed it. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
assess it live
Look,
in front of everybody.
I said I gotta hurry up and send this to him before
Yeah.
I put this shit on my page. And
Yeah.
I say because I don't feel like hearing Matt fucking mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go in. Okay, so let's watch this together live here.
Okay.
All right, I can pause it a couple times here.
And then I also had the phone sideways. I forgot to put it the long way.
This is good. Oh,
Like
for
I
IG.
looked at it.
Yeah. Okay, I should pause some of these. There. Good pose. You do look harder. You do look like you're getting tighter. I'm going to start to see it in your face too. Um, yeah, you're hitting this pose good. So there's nothing wrong here. I just want to see you getting tighter in that midsection. That's the first thing my eyes go to is the midsection.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Yeah.
From compared to the last week. Last week I was a big turtle shell.
Yeah, it's getting better. Yeah.
And I'm getting the veins. I got veins in the quads and shit now. Like they don't show as much on this video, but I was like, whoa. You know,
the video
like
never.
we're a few days in, and a few days in taking the enhancements, putting them in slowly, and you know, is activating pretty fast.
I can tell that. Good. What did you train and then post? What did you train today in this video?
I didn't really hit no specific thing. I just went in there, did some abductors. I did a little bit of the pullovers on the machine. I just was doing just a little touching up like 2 movements on pretty much upper, lower, because tomorrow's a full leg day. So I didn't want to go balls to the walls on quads and hamstrings, but I touched from head to the toe just slightly though.
Okay. Again, this tricep, remember, I wanted to see improvements on the posing. So I want you to twist more in this pose.
Right? It's extremely hard to twist more.
Yeah.
You know, like, and still have that tricep showing on that side. It's like extremely hard. I guess wider you are, but I don't know. But
yeah, keep trying.
It's not that damn easy.
Keep trying a little bit of a twist, a little bit more. So this shoulder on this end is bit out more. So we can see some of that more of that chest. Now the back poses. Let's go through this.
I got to start stretching more than for to get it a little more looser to turn on that
Yes.
side tricep more. Because because the side chest, I'm bringing it up like you said. I'm raising the chin, and
Mhm.
I'm twisting it around on that side chest a whole lot more. I just got to work on that tricep even more.
Yeah, and then lean back. I know you're maybe just doing it for the camera and the lighting. So just when you're on that stage, obviously lean back a little bit
Yeah,
more.
no, I know on the stage to lean
Yeah.
back. It's just with the camera sitting straight at me instead of down at an angle. I don't want the shadow to not show you whatever bit of detail that I can show with the light.
Yeah.
You know,
So when you transition, so this, look how fast you did that. You have to slow it down and then hold the Christmas tree in,
well,
hold
I'm gonna
it,
explain that. I don't have a Christmas tree, so the thing
but
is, oh, hold on, let's see. The thing is, I don't want to show that I don't have a Christmas tree. So the best thing you could possibly do is you go right into the latch spread
I can
instead of
see it
trying to
already. I
pull
look at
back.
it's
Yeah,
coming.
but it's really no Christmas tree. I don't care how lean I get. It's really no
Oh,
Christmas
okay.
tree. Yeah, it's really no. Even when I was down at 217, it's really
Mhm.
not much of a Christmas tree. So it's like, and I would be wasting time doing that all the time, and it's not displaying no Christmas tree.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
displaying muscle bunched up. So
Mhm.
Cormier, he stated, just go into the fucking
Mhm.
latch spread. Don't
Okay.
sit and hold it because you're showing something you don't have.
Okay. Well, when we get leaner, just between me and you, I want to see it just to see you hit it in the video and see what it
I
looks like.
I'm telling you, I've been doing this on competitively for
Yes.
22 years.
Yes.
And it's no freaking Christmas tree.
Yeah. All
My
right.
brother have it. I
Yeah.
don't, you know, but my brother also don't have lower muscle in the lower back,
Yeah, your lats go really low, which is good. There's no
so
atrophy back there.
yeah. So it's just that Christmas tree and you might see it 3 inches, if
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's just not there.
Yeah.
So I
And
just started, just going straight into the post, like Chris stated.
yes. Well, no, I mean, Chris is obviously listening to Chris over me. I'm not, but I just want to see it because I can kind of see it there and we'll see how it
Yeah, you
looks when
could
you're
kind of
leaner.
see it, but that's
Yeah.
about all you're gonna see. Because
Yeah.
if I continue bringing those elbows back,
Yeah.
sucking down, you ain't gonna see shit. You're gonna be like, is he blowing the air out? Or are you holding the air
Yes.
in?
Yeah. This,
Yeah, like
this,
that
this
shit
good.
drove me crazy, bro. That I couldn't get a Christmas tree. Like it drove me crazy. I was like, what the is it?
Yeah. Maybe it's just not in like feeling the muscle maybe or something, but I guess when I see it, we'll see how your
I'm gonna
back
show you.
develop. Yeah.
You know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it. I'm
Yes.
gonna make sure.
I just want
I'm
to see.
gonna send it to you, but
Yeah.
I just don't want you to be like,
No, man, no,
hey,
we're good. I'm not gonna if it doesn't if it when I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it makes sense. Okay, that makes
it's
sense.
it's
Yeah,
like the vacuum. I can't do the
yeah,
vacuum to save my life. Been practicing for a whole year.
yeah.
Ladybug, could
Oh,
you get
that's
my
good.
charger? Yeah,
Yeah,
like I've been practicing for a whole year and just can't. And I was like, damn. And now it's like that's the biggest thing now. Big bodybuilders doing a vacuum. Like, and I can remember a time when a bodybuilder doing a vacuum was like disrespectful to be doing on a stage,
mm,
and now it's like it's very common because it makes the waist even small, show the waist even smaller than what it actually is.
yeah, yeah, man. You look good. Like I mean, guys, you got to remember, Mac hasn't isn't juiced to the gills here. He's just starting. Um, he was just taking Tren and Deca. That's it. Okay,
Cold
and the fact
combination.
it shows how good your genetics are that you are holding this much mass at your height. Right, you're about 6 foot almost. And
Yeah.
you're in the 260s, I think.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of thick muscle. And I feel like you're going to grow into the show a little bit while
Hmm.
probably maintaining your weight while you get leaner, which means you're growing into the show. And
Yeah. That's the whole game plan.
it's the main thing, guys, we're pushing for Mac is just to come in conditioned, right?
Condition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the main thing.
because you're going to look bigger than you are when you're more conditioned because you when I saw
Right.
that video you posted of 20, when was that, 2000 and with
15.
Tamer? Yeah, or with,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, "Fuck, okay. Yeah, man, you're big, right? So it's gonna be exciting on this journey. You're 10 weeks out.
So now next week I'm gonna be trying to hold that fucking position for the show, the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I want to see it. Well, yeah, but as you get leaner, it'll come out even more. But I can kind of see it already and stuff like that's why I wanted you to hold
Yeah,
this.
because it's like about that long.
Okay. Yes, it's a smaller,
Yeah.
lower one.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
real little one.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
not. It's like the tip of the Christmas tree.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yes, and I kind of see that when you were doing it there.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
so I
that's
see
why I
why.
say what you see, and it's
If you
all you're gonna
why
see.
show that and be like,
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
that, right? So I'm
yeah,
like, of course, when I get leaner, you're gonna see that little bitch
yes,
even clearer, right? But you're gonna be
yes.
like,
So that's a
damn,
genetic
like,
thing then. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
genetic thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It's all. That's what I'm saying. It's all bad business, and I'm like, and I was killing myself for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I remember I got all the way to 213.
Yeah.
Got down to 213 and still it was just that little bitty tip of the Christmas tree. And I was just like, this is jacked up. Yeah.
Well, we got 5 more minutes here before we want to cut it up here. And Nick Walker,
Okay.
uh, you know, he messaged me and he said he's working on the sweeps. He said the quad sweeps have come up. Do you see that the quad sweeps are improved, or what do you guys think in the comments chat? Has Nick's
Well,
legs improved?
well, um, in all fairness, he probably just did legs, so it's, of course
Yeah.
it's a pump in him.
Mhm.
But Nick is not going to get quad sweeps. He don't have it. He can go with his feet close together the whole entire time. The only way he's going to get quad sweeps, he's going to have to start side injection in the sides of the quads. You know,
Yeah.
he's going to have to put some SEOs in the quads
Yeah.
because his genetics, he don't have the sweeps. He don't have that with his genetics.
Nah,
It's like
just,
me with that Christmas tree. It's
yes.
like no matter how hard I try, it's
Yeah.
just gonna still be like that. And with Nick, this is what he has, and he can just start doing his injections more in his side sweeps. You
Yeah.
know, because it looked like he have like his sweeps looks good right now because he's
Mhm.
standing by himself. But you put him next to Antonio, it's
Yeah,
like
let's take a look at Tony before we wrap up.
he got sweeps for days. You know,
Like he just posted a video. Yeah, this is just
Be at to watch in person.
he's
And number
always
two,
like a rock.
I still think his chest needs a little bit more. Like that was the
Of
thing
course.
that Tamer said was his chest was a little lacking.
Yeah. He needs to do more incline because
Yeah.
the bottom is there. It's just he need more incline. He need to bring it up more because his lower part is real chunky. He just need more incline. And he need to go wide grip to where he
Yeah.
can just spread it out more. He needs to just go wide grip, incline dumbbell flies, incline barbell, incline hammer strength. Everything got to be inclined for him. And incline champagnes. And it's just pretty much you got to just like overly do it with incline cables because the top part, it could
Yeah.
be so much bigger on his frame.
Yeah.
Because his delts are overpowering his upper chest, his front delts. You know,
The
and
way-
it's
yeah.
know.
The way he hits the most muscular, he's not hitting it like say a Ronnie Coleman would hit the most muscular, where it's your arms are more out. He's kind of doing
Yeah.
like this in his
Small crab.
featuring his a half crab. He's just
Yeah.
featuring his delts in this shot, and he's just squeezing together like that versus
Yeah.
going like that and crunching, and then you can see your traps aren't popping there. Like I gotta try and find a photo. Like even how Nick Walker hits the most muscular, like that's the proper way to hit it. He's just kind of doing that half kind of shoulder thing, and it's just like you could switch
It's
it up there.
because Tonio, he liked that look on
He like it.
himself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why he's gonna do it like that. He got to
Yeah.
do it like I don't like to compare him to Dexter Jackson because I feel like he is his own man, but he got to
Yeah.
do it like Dexter. You gotta
Yes,
hone in, bring them traps up to your ears, bring those front delts, bring those biceps, triceps, bring it all. It's called a crab for a reason.
exactly. Yeah.
You know, you gotta be Mr. Krabs with the Krabby Patties. You can't be out there like you said, a half a crab. That was crazy.
Yeah, it is
I
half.
wanted to laugh.
It's a new
I wanted
term.
to laugh so hard. You said a half a crab. I said,
Half a crab, man.
crazy as shit.
Tony, Quentin, yeah, all eyes are going to be on Quentin at this show.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
looking forward to that. The Pittsburgh Pro guest posing is coming up, and we saw Big Ramy training recently. I don't know if it was there. It was just in his stories. Yeah, I don't know where it is now, but this is still in my stories that I posted. But he looked really big, and
I want to know
also
what
Hunter.
legs look like.
Hunter's coming to this show now, or Hunter
And
and
Hunter is huge right now.
yes,
He's
290s.
huge. He's what?
290s still, so
Oh,
probably a little lighter than that now, but he was 290s peak for his off season, like lean. But we're gonna see Hunter, Samson, Big Ramy, Derek Lunsford, Nick Walker, Andrew Jacked, Mo Shaban, Urs is gonna be there, Martin Fitzwater. So this is gonna be like the Olympia basically.
yeah, this is going to be a great teaser.
Yeah.
Great one.
I'm
Great
gonna be
one.
looking out most for Big Ramy. I want to see what
I'm
Big
gonna
Ramy.
I'm gonna be looking to see Hunter stand next to Big Ramy because when Hunter stood next to Samson, he dwarfed Samson.
Yeah.
So I want to see how it's gonna look next to Ramy.
Yeah. Now,
You know,
Hunter's juice to the gills, and then Samson was off on vacation. So,
yeah,
I mean, a little bit different there, but yeah, my eyes are going to be on Big Ramy, how his legs look. Are the divots gone? How are his triceps? Are they
yeah,
back?
his triceps and his
Yeah.
fucking back. I don't
Yeah.
think he like if he could get that mid back developed again, activating, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be so impressed with whoever did the rehab on him. But I don't see that ever being able to be repaired.
Did I
And
post
at
that?
this
Okay, I
point,
can see it.
he
Yeah.
has nothing to prove. I wouldn't even be like I would compete just I would do other shows than the Olympia because he's not gonna win the Olympia again. Because he has
Yeah.
too many strikes against his body that's not activated anymore.
Beef stew with an update. 2 weeks out. Yeah, he's got the Christmas tree in there, but he doesn't have the thickness. You can just see when he's training his back. It's just
Yeah.
it's lacking that thickness. Conditioning is great.
Mm-hmm. He just needs some meat on that back.
Yeah, and some width.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
gonna be a good New York Pro show. I got some good guests lined up. I'm not gonna say anything. Gonna keep it on wraps. Got some big things happening for Muscle Discord, and
Yeah.
excited about it. Cannot wait for you guys to find out what's going to go on there. But all right, brother. So we're gonna wrap it up. It's about 58 minutes in, so good 1 hour show. Guys, leave a comment below, leave a comment in the chat. Do you think this is going to affect Samson's career, his image, his likability, or do you think we're just going to forget about it and it'll be fine and he'll maybe still win the Mr. Olympia? Right? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
We're gonna see, guys. Yeah. All right.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to someone. I want to give a shout out to my boy Matt. You know, he's from Canada. You know, he on the other side of the pond doing his shit. I don't know what it is about him, but he became a threat competition. People like to mimic and duplicate what he's doing.
Yeah.
And all I want him to do is continue doing what he's doing. Don't ever get in your head too long. and
Yeah.
just stay on the gas, because right now, when I say enjoy this part of the calm of the storm,
Yeah.
enjoy it, because it's about to get real, real wild and out of control, and it's
Yeah.
all uphill from now.
Oh
So
man,
I
no.
want to give you a shout out on our channel in front of our
Yes.
viewers, because what you're doing is amazing. You're consistent, you know, and I'm watching other bloggers or whatever they want to call themselves
Yeah.
double back and putting out the same content that you put out, you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
it's amazing to me. I look at it as a compliment when I see it being done to you, because it let me know that what I see in you and everything and what I've been saying for this past year is not me blowing smoke up your ass. Is that is working, and it's a compliment when a person want to try to stop you with your own style. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
no, you keep me grounded. I leave all these voice notes, and you're like, Matt, just calm down, just focus.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate that, and we're doing this together, and glad that all you guys, your viewers have this space to come to every Sunday. We're going to be here. You're going to have the updates here. You're going to get a recap of what's happening during the week, and we're going to give you our full experience,
Yeah.
40 years plus combined on this channel, right? And
Yeah.
we have a lot of connections. Mactrucc has a ton of connections throughout the IFB, and he's talking to Cormier all the time. He's talking like we got a lot of these other guys. They don't. They're just fans of the sport, and which is cool, right? They have their own thing they're doing, but we have a little
Yeah.
bit more insight, and we're going to try and give you that here as much as we can, because we love doing this. We love you guys. We thank you for joining us and being a part of it and taking the time to watch us for an hour. And we really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you, Mac. And we all got your back for this show. We know we're just going into it. We're going to test the water, see how you do. There's no
Yeah.
pressure. Just have fun,
Yeah.
enjoy this process. Don't get in your head as well, because I know it gets, the trend kicks in and you get a little frustrated and you get a little edgy. And right. So this, you got all the support. Jay Cutler, everyone's watching you, man. So we're all on your side here, man. For sure.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
Awesome.
it.
All right, man. We're gonna wrap it up. Okay, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Oh yeah. Keep killing it.
Yeah.
Keep fucking killing it, dude.
All
That
right,
shit
bro.
is